Hello and welcome, it's Tim from Exotic Ginger. Today I'm going to be doing general maintenance of the whole garden. So we're going to be doing the pond, the water change, we're going to be weeding, we're going to be doing the grass, all of that type of stuff. So it's a lovely day for it, so join us and we'll carry on. Alright, so what you want to do when you're like changing your water, cleaning your filter, is you want to get a bucket of water from your pond that you're changing the filter from. And just literally pick up your filter medium, look how dirty that is, and then just literally dunk it in the water, give it a swirl, put it up and down, and as you can see it's cleaned most of it off. So you don't want to clean all of it off because it still holds the beneficial bacteria, but that's why you also put it in your normal water, your pond water. So you just put it to the side. Obviously you don't want it to dry off, so you want to try and do it as quick as possible. So give it a swim like that, and then yeah. Okay, so after you cleaned your some of your media, just with your bucket of water that you've got all the nice nutrients, just go and fill it over some of your water and some of your nice plants. And that's really good nutrients for your plants and everything, so it helps it grow. So what we need to do now is we're doing a water change. So as you probably saw on my other video, if you haven't, there's going to be a link on in this video to watch it. I put this stuff in it, so where it helps dye the water, so it kills the algae and everything, and the blanket weed. So what it does is it dyes it bluey green, and it's quite good stuff. So I would recommend this stuff. It's also safe for all your fishes and everything like that. So, but it leaves it quite a nasty green, quite a nasty greeny blue. Well, that's green. But hopefully when we do the water change, we'll go back to being clear. So let's go and do that. So what you want to do now is you just want to put these back in. So when you're doing the water change, any of the nasties what are coming up from the pond is coming out of the water change. So it's like another way of cleaning the water as well. So we just do that. Obviously with water changes, the smaller your filter, the smaller your pump, the easier it is to do a water change. The bigger it is, and the more like actual in situ you put it, then it's quite a bit harder. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put a pipe here. Obviously some water is going to go around it, but we're going to leave it for a few hours just to let the water go, and then yeah. So I'm just going to get this pipe, and then we're just going to put it into there, just so it's picking up some of the water. Obviously it won't pick up a lot. I need to probably get it angled properly.
That's better.
That's better. So as you can see, it's just letting the water out slowly, but we don't mind about that because it's going to take a bit of time anyway. So we'll leave that to do what it's doing, and then we'll carry on with some other maintenance. Because we need to finish. I'm going to finish this path, so we're going to go finish digging the rest of it, and then we're going to get the slabs and the stones down, and then hopefully we can get all the way to the end. So we're going to do that. Okay, so what I've done now is I've just dug. I've just did a line all the way up to where the end of the step is, So I'm just going to take away the soil now, so I can start putting the stones and everything in there. Wade's down there at the moment breaking up some of the slabs so we can use them for this. So this whole path, it was from stuff that was just in the garden before, so just using all the little bits and bobs. And we are going to put a few stones in that in there. So yeah, as you can see, that sort of pipe method is sort of working. It's flooding the garden on this nice sunny day, so it's giving it a nice bit of water and everything. So as you can see, I just need to move the pump a bit further down so it gets more of the water. As you will hear in a minute, the stream getting a lot faster again. It does. It's not.
Yeah.
So if you can see, we have drained the pond. We're going to drain it a bit more so we can so they can stay down in the deep part while we do all the cleaning and everything. We've set up the karcher and we're going to be using that to get off all the algae and everything you can see on the side. And then we're going to be putting some stones down, some rocks down to make a few shelves and a few hiding holes for them. We're going to be sorting out all the plants because they've knocked off all the plants into the middle there. So we're going to be sorting out all the plants as well. As you can see them now. There's Tango, he's the orange, he's the like goldy orange, goldy and black koi. But yeah, we're going to wait a few more minutes and then we're going to turn off the pump and then start cleaning it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to blast the filter and everything, and then just clean the stream, clean the pond, and then we're going to sort out the pond while we're doing all of that and make it look nicer. And then yeah, let's do this. Don't worry. Sorry for the bit of sweatiness. It's a really nice day, a really hot day. So what you're going to do is you want to let it drain, and what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to take all of this out just because we want to get to the rocks and everything. I know the media was underneath these, so we can just give it a nice clean. We'll get it up to this so it can drain out. It doesn't matter if it goes into the stream because we're going to be draining the stream anyway. As you can see, it's gone back into the stream, back into the pond. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of all the nasty stuff what's in there. So where you need to come down here, you can see all the nasty stuff what has built up over the few months that it's been in there. So we're going to just clean all of that out. So we're going to get the karcher, and then we're just gonna give it a spray. As you can see, it goes everywhere. So yeah, I'm not gonna record. Wait. perfect anyway. So it's pretty much drained to the level we want it to drain to. We're just going to let it drain to the deeper part, so we can get around to that part there. Then yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to build a few little caves for the fish, so they love it. And then we're going to sort out the plants and everything, so we can put them in pots, because the fish have like destroyed the plants. So we're going to put them all in like pots and stuff like that, and make it all look good again. And then we're going to decorate a bit more and stuff like that. We're going to put a bit of liner down, because we're going to be making this into a natural swimming pool as well. So we're going to put a bit of liner down before we put any rocks down, so that we can step, and so that it's safer to step on it. So when you're swimming, you can reach the ground. So yeah. What we're also doing is we've also got the pipe on the filter, and that's letting the water out. And then what we're going to do first is we're going to use the cartridge just to clean off all the nasty bits and everything. So we're going to use that very shortly, so we can clear off all the nasty bits. And then we are going to start putting more the liner down, and then put all the rocks on it. So yeah.
Frog there, little baby one right under there.
Right, so we don't want to get the frog.
Yeah. Right there, little baby, tiny little baby, right there, see him?
Oh, come on, mate, move. Move into the pond, move into the pond, move into the pond. Come on, move into the pond.
Best move.
Yeah, best. Do you want me to clean your feet?
Yeah, go then.
No, but like, stand back, stand further.
Alright.
Doesn't all have to be like super big. It's just like most of it.
Cleaner the better though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we made a little cave for the fish, so they can swim in and around and out and all of that. So what we're going to do is, where Wade's standing right now, is we're going to put another bit of tarpaulin down, and we're going to start building a step into the water, so you can get into the water, in and out of the water. So it's also for safety, so if anybody actually does fall in the water, they can easily get out as well, because it's quite a deep thing. So you can see how tall Wade is, and then that goes down another meter, would you say? Yeah. Another meter down? Yeah. Another meter down there, so yeah, it's quite deep down there, so yeah. So then we're going to put some more tarpaulin on that side. So the reason we're putting the tarpaulin down is just to protect it, so we don't puncture the ground or the main tarpaulin and all of that when we put the weight on it, so it can be alive for the longest possible. So then we're going to turn on all the pumps, then we're going to put it all back on, put the bridge back on, put all the plants back in, and then boom, it's going to take a bit of time, going to take a few hours to get this back to full, and then in that time I'm going to be doing some more maintenance on the garden. So this is just going to be one long video about the maintenance of this. But this is like, this pond maintenance is a major overhaul of the pond. It's not actually a maintenance thing. We're just totally cleaning it and putting in things that we want to put in, basically, so it looks good. So yeah, all right, cool, let's do it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've done the little steps, we've done the cavern underneath there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the water. We're going to add some more water with all the treatment and everything. Some water treatment, give ourselves a nice easy rest, and then boom. So now what we're doing is we're just filling up all the water, and we're going to have to wait obviously a few hours for that to happen. So hopefully it's going to be nice and crystal clear when we fill it up. So then that's the pond over and done with, and then we've just got the maintenance of the garden to do now. So yeah, so it's all back to how it was with a few little extras, but and we've put the plants where like they hopefully will stay. But then yeah, if you can see down there, there's a frog just like loving life. So yeah. Okay, so it's the next day. As you can see, all the fish are loving it. So what we're going to do now is turn a nice sort of really light green, so we know that it's doing what we want it to do. So what we're going to do now is I'm now going to do maintenance on the rest of the garden. So as you can see, there's like grass growing everywhere, there's weeds growing everywhere. I'm going to just give it all a nice tidy up. At the moment I'm just giving the garden a water because it's been really hot for the last few weeks, and I'll water my garden every 2 to 3 times a week when it's in this type of heat. Hopefully it will start raining again in England because it needs it. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to be doing next. So the next thing is I'm going to be setting up the strimmer and then sorting all the grass out with the strimmer. So what I'm doing, I'm just being very careful not to stand on any frogs or anything, but I'm just tidying up like the stream and everything like this, just so it looks a bit nicer, so it's not just the orange expanding foam, the yellowy expanding foam. So yeah, basically what you want to do with it is you just pick it up and then put it in the bin, basically. So you can make it look nice, like, so what I do is to make it look nice is I just like take bits off of it to make it look like a rock, and then once obviously all the algae and everything goes over it, it'll look quite nice. Okay, and that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I have done the path now. I've now just made the lawn all nice, changed the water, put a cave and a step into it. Look how clean the water is now, so it'll get there put the plants in a better place. So yeah, it's all starting to look nice. Thank you for watching. Please, like I said, if you haven't watched my other videos about building the pond, please go and watch them. I've got many videos, and I am going to be uploading ones every week, maybe even more. And that's a long formatted video, but I'll be uploading shorts every day, at least one every day. So please subscribe, like and comment so you don't miss out all that great stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.